Hey, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's feeling good and great and all of that shit. Well, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. So look, I want to talk about this movie, right? I love movies, especially anything that's related to sex, right? But before I go to that movie, and I did not don't remember where I seen this movie, but I seen this movie that was like the realest movie as it relates to like sex and human sexual behavior. Like the shit was the realest shit I had ever seen. I was just and I believe it was a European film. I think so. I don't know. Okay, but whatever. But anyway, enough of that. But this shit is in my mind. And I don't want to talk about it because I don't kind of remember the entire structure of the movie and the title, because I would want you to see it so you can go back and look at it for yourself and tell me what you think. But anyway, moving forward. So on Netflix, they got this movie right here called Desire, right? You know, anything related to sex and shit, I want to watch it. I want to see it. What were they talking about? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Right? So it was about it's about this couple. They're married. Look like they've been married for a while because they have teenage children, and the wife was the one that came in and was saying, we should, what do you think? She was hinting to him about some other woman, because there's socialites and shit like that. So what do you think about her? Do you think she's beautiful? Blah blah blah. So what she was doing was she was initiating a conversation about let's invite somebody else in, or do you want to engage in sexual pleasure with someone else, right? She's talking to her husband, and her husband was like, no, you know what I'm saying? Which was like, I find that to be odd, like for real. But there are, like, I think it's a small percent of men who say that they have never went outside their relationship or want to engage in sexual pleasure with another woman when they have been married for a very long time. Not to say that they're not out there. From my finding, there's like so many billions of people on the earth, and I'm talking to black people. I haven't spoken to every black person. But anyway, so so she was trying to get him into that. The husband then hires this attractive swim teacher at the school or I don't know if it was at the school or what, but anyway, and the daughter was involved in it. So they was dropping the kid off and on, and and so this attractive guy, young guy, whatever. So the mother and the young guy, she also is a swimmer as well. So I don't think it was at the school. So but whatever. So they're swimming, and you can tell like they swimming all sensual and shit like that. You can tell they was attracted to each other. And also the wife was a divorce lawyer who one of her clients was a male, and she had met him at this secret, I don't know, it looked like a place like a swinger spot, bar type of a shit. Like that was the vibe that it was kind of giving, but there was no sex going on there. But it looked like this is where people would meet up to engage in sexual activity outside, wherever the fuck. So, but anyway, so she met her client, whatever, and I guess that she also knew the wife and whatnot. So, so she knew about this space. So her and this young guy was attracted to each other. She had this card, so she told this young man to meet her at this place. He meets her at the place, whatever. They talking, it's a very dim lit, very luxe and all the things, and they talking, whatever. So they wind up smashing, right? They having sex, whatever. The daughter that he was training was attracted to him. Now, mind you, she's a teenager. She's probably in 12th grade, something. I don't know. And but he already intertwined with the wife. And he was telling her, no, throwing her off because he was the wife that put it on him. You know what I'm saying? Well, the mother had put it on him, on him, and so she was taken aback. The young guy then told the woman that I'm in love with you and whatnot, and so she was just like, no, we're just having fun. Like I'm basically I'm not leaving my husband for you and all this old shit. And so she was like, yeah, we just gonna have to leave this alone. And so he exposed that the husband had hired him for the wife and all this old shit, and without her knowing, right? And it's the whole shit. It was a wild story, and so because he had fallen or thinking. Well, I don't know. You fall in love with who you fall in love with. So he had fallen in love with her, and he knew that her daughter liked him. So he, was like, okay, I'm gonna entertain that. So he entertained that. So he started coming around the house and all this other shit. The shit fucked the lady's head up and all this other shit. And the wild shit is, why she done wind up unaliving the son. Well, it was an unaliving. Okay, I remember. But there was wild up unaliving and the whole family was involved. Right? With unaliving this young man just because he done had sex with the wife, told the wife that he loved the wife, but then so his feelings was hurt, so he tried to try to entertain the daughter, and the wife got upset, and also the son, because they also had a son that was a little weird. Y'all gotta go back, y'all gotta watch this shit because it was very intriguing. Yeah, so that was basically the situation, and also how they covered it all up. But this is a Caucasian story. But whatever. Art imitating life, life imitates art, all the same shit. But that's crazy though, because like seriously, if y'all think about it, y'all know like in real life, we hear about people who is in relationships and then whatever, they start dealing with somebody else or whatever, sneaking around, whatever. And somebody wind up no longer here, and then the other person's life is also over because now you going to the belly of the beast. You understand what I'm saying? But if you knew how to control your thoughts, right? Wellness people, we talk about this all the time. Once you learn how to control your emotions, your thought process, and having a strong sense of spirituality, like, and also your physicality, like, you will be able to maintain all the things that get thrown at you. Like, you'll know how to take deep breaths and all that. Like, even if it's wild like this, I remember this other story. This is which was wild to me. That it was a wow. It was wild that these people was doing this shit online. They was a couple. They were married. And in Michigan, you have the right to carry. So they would have their gun on. Well, I remember she had her gun on her hip while they were like doing content, and I was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, why she found out that he was dibbling dabbling with the same sex. And I don't know if she was going to go to the internet with it or what. I don't know what happened. But the point of the matter is that this woman is no longer here, like in the physical sense, because of what she found out. Now, would that hurt you? Somebody that, especially if it's the same sex or the opposite sex, like, yeah, it could, because you invested your time, you love this person and all this sort of shit. Listen, people, the one thing that y'all need to understand. Now, this is my philosophy as it relates to sex, and this is not just my own personal experiences. It's from things that people have shared to me personally, and also just observing the world sexually, right? I think that my theory is, I don't believe that we're meant to have sex with one person. Now, I do appreciate relationships, marriages, that constitution. I do, because it's great to have a partnership. It's great to share your accomplishments, your wealth, your experiences in life, your children, your spirituality, like all the things that the greatness of life, right? But still, just what I'm saying, from just experience, my own personal experience, people sharing their stories with me, and also the things that people share online and just throughout the papers and throughout life. I don't think that we are meant to have sex with one person. But if you put that in your mind, not saying you should go there thinking like that, but I'm just saying, but I'm not trying to tell you how to think. But for me, because I already kind of know that, like, I know, well, in my mind, my line of thinking, because life dictates that. I didn't just make up that like that. Once you find that out, that your person has been sneaking out, whoever you with, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the fuck y'all are, call yourselves, is sneaking out on you or having sex with somebody else, like, you have to learn, you got to remain calm. You got to learn how to breathe. Inhale, exhale. You may cry. It's okay. Cry. Relax yourself. Breathe. Go meditate. Work on you first. Like internalize that, and then you got to learn how to. What's your execution? What are you gonna do? Right? And you want to think positively about this, because if you think about it, you have no control over nobody else. Somebody else, that's them. Whoever they are is who they are as a person. Whatever decision that they make for themselves is what they make for themselves. Should you respect your relationship and all that shit? Yeah. But still, at the end of the day, a person is going to think for them, like, they're them. And then also you have to understand the laws of attraction and all this shit. It's a lot of shit getting thrown at us all the time. But you have to learn how to handle that. And also, like, the violent route is not the route. Definitely not. I wouldn't definitely not suggest you do that. And if you that hurt, if you feel like you can't get over it, then it's time for you to leave. Just, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully that person, if you living with somebody who is able to have a decent conversation, that's another thing too. Y'all be in a relationship with motherfuckers who don't know how to express their emotions. And that's a problem. And people who do not know how to express their emotions, they're going to do it either way. They either do it sexually or they're going to do it violently. Whether physically or verbally or spiritually. Who can't just honestly say, like, how they feel. And just, like, put it out there. So, yeah, so that was my thoughts for today. But listen, I need you, please go watch it and tell me what y'all think. If you like these type of, if you are a thriller person, and if you like thrillers that's surrounded around sex. Like, and I got another movie that I'm going to talk about and go through it. And this one is based off a true story. Now, this story is on Netflix. So make sure y'all go watch it. And also maintain your wellness. People, I tell y'all that all the time. Your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial, and your emotional well-being. In order so we can navigate this world, like, nice and smoothly. As smoothly as we possibly can. There's going to be some bumps. But you want to be smooth. You understand what I'm saying? As we go through it. Anyway, y'all know my name is Rill. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with a service called Seductive ArT. My mission is to empower women with sexual confidence. My focus is Black women, but not limited to. I'm also a designer. The name of my brand is Rill Nice by Rill. I'm planning on having a fashion show in November, or we'll be doing it in February, but I'm aiming for November. As well, I forgot to say, I'm an author. The title of my book is called QUICKIE Is, 7 Short Erotic Stories. Read while you fuck while you read. And if I resonate with you, which I know I do, please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be kind, be humble, be grateful, be thankful, be generous, be supportive, be kind, be loving, be on time, be focused, be consistent, be boisterous, be opinionated, be one with the Most High. Black people, be black and proud. Be about your motherfucking money. Be around great people. You be great to other people. Be of positivity. All of these great, wonderful things that we can be. And in the midst of you doing all of that, don't you fold, don't you think twice, don't you peep around the corner. And that is, you always be you. Because God made you perfect, just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night.